Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now the start video. The Young and the Restless, Y&R, spoilers for Monday, February 10, reveal that Damian Kane, Jermaine Rivers, will reject his bro and accuse Nate Hastings, seen Dominic, of a scam while Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, faces some romantic troubles. After agreeing to meet with Nate and Amy Lewis, Valerie Pettiford, Damian will make his way to Nate's apartment for a tense conversation. It won't take long for things to get heated since Damian will feel like some tricks are being played. Of course, Damian may believe the part about Amy having leukemia and nearing her expiration date, but Nate's involvement in all this will raise red flags. Considering Nate's past as a doctor, Damian might think he made grand promises he couldn't keep regarding Amy's treatment. Damian will also feel like Nate's responsible for selling this half-brother story, but Amy will clarify that she's the one who contacted Nate. After Nate calls Damian bro and tries to emphasize that he had suspicions of his own, Damian will lash out at him. Damian will reject any bro talk and struggle to believe Nate's really innocent in all this. Naturally, it'll be hard for Damian to accept that Jackson, the man he believed was his father, wasn't his bio dad. There'll be a lot of stunning news for Damian to take in, but Nate may insist the important thing is reconnecting with Amy. Since Amy fears she's running out of time, she'll push for mutual forgiveness and understanding, though Damian will be tough to convince over with Kyle. He'll face some romantic issues since Claire Newman's, Haley Aaron mission to change Victor Newman's, Eric Braden, mind will prove incredibly difficult. Victor is pretty stuck in his ways when it comes to his view of the Abbotts, so getting him to support Claire and Kyle as a couple will come with some hurdles. As Claire's optimism starts to fade, she'll give Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, updates and seek advice on how to achieve victory against the great Victor Newman. Unfortunately, Y&R spoilers say Kyle's romantic mess could get even worse due to Summer Newman's Allison Lanier resurfacing desires. Damian's arrival at Nate's apartment sets the stage for a tense encounter, one filled with accusations and mistrust. Initially, Damian agreed to meet with Nate and Amy Lewis, Valerie Pettiford, under the pretense of resolving issues. However, it doesn't take long for Damian to feel that something isn't quite right. Although Damian is sympathetic toward Amy's health struggles and the diagnosis of her leukemia, his suspicions about Nate's involvement will spark concerns. Having a medical background, Nate's promises may seem questionable to Damian, who is already wary of what he perceives as Nate's possible missteps in handling Amy's treatment. Damian's growing distrust of Nate is compounded by the revelation that Nate has been involved in promoting the story that Amy is his half-sibling. While Damian is initially open to the possibility of Nate being family, the idea that Nate might have manipulated the situation does not sit well with him. However, Amy will step in to clarify that it was she who reached out to Nate, not the other way around. In the heat of the moment, Nate will try to bond with Damian by calling him bro, hoping to connect with him on a deeper level. But this will only set Damian off, as he feels betrayed and refuses to buy into the bro talk. Damian will have a tough time accepting the truth, especially considering that the man he thought was his father, Jackson, turns out to not be his biological parent. The news will be overwhelming for Damian, and he will struggle to make sense of it all. Despite Nate's efforts to calm the situation, he will argue that the priority should be reconnecting with Amy and addressing her fears that time is running out for her. Amy, facing a bleak prognosis, will push for mutual forgiveness and understanding, trying to bring some peace to the family drama. But Damian will remain resistant, making it clear that he isn't ready to forgive Nate or embrace the new family dynamic. Meanwhile, Kyle Abbott will find himself at the center of a different kind of drama, one involving his love life. His relationship with Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, will face significant challenges as Claire embarks on a mission to win over Victor Newman, Eric Braden. Victor, who has always maintained a strong disdain for the Abbott family, is unlikely to change his mind about supporting Kyle and Claire as a couple. As Claire's optimism starts to fade, she will turn to Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, for advice on how to make inroads with Victor. She'll share her struggles and frustrations, seeking guidance on how to change the patriarch's hardened stance and earn his approval for her relationship with Kyle. Despite Claire's best efforts, Kyle's romantic situation is about to become even more complicated. Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, who has unresolved feelings for Kyle, will stir up old emotions during a family bonding session. Spending time together with Kyle and his son, Harrison Abbott, Redding Munsell, will pull at Summer's heartstrings, rekindling the romantic feelings she once had for Kyle. The emergence of Summer's feelings will create a dilemma for Kyle, who is already juggling his emotions for both Claire and Summer. The situation will undoubtedly become more tangled as Kyle finds himself torn between his past with Summer and his future with Claire. With the stakes high, Kyle will have to navigate these romantic troubles carefully, and the outcome remains uncertain. As the week progresses, Kyle's complicated love triangle with Claire and Summer will continue to unfold. He will have difficult decisions ahead as he tries to balance his emotions and make the right choice for himself and those around him. Will he choose to fight for his relationship with Claire, or will the lingering attraction to Summer derail his plans? On the other hand, Damian's struggle to accept the truth about his family and Nate's involvement will continue to play out. As secrets are revealed, he will be forced to confront his feelings of betrayal and try to come to terms with the changes in his life. Can Nate and Amy rebuild their family dynamic, or will Damian's rejection tear them apart? As the week continues, Kyle's emotional journey will become even more fraught with tension. His relationship with Claire has been on shaky ground, especially given Victor's steadfast opposition to their love. Victor's disapproval weighs heavily on Kyle, who desperately wants to build a future with Claire, but at the same time, he understands the gravity of earning Victor's approval in the Newman family. Claire's continued optimism that she can change Victor's mind might be beginning to feel like a long shot, leaving her vulnerable to doubt. In her moments of frustration, Claire will find herself leaning on Victoria, who has had her fair share of challenges in dealing with Victor's domineering nature. Victoria's advice will be well-intentioned, but will it be enough to help Claire push through the obstacles that stand between her and a future with Kyle? As Claire's confidence begins to falter, she will also struggle with the fear that she might lose Kyle not just to his family, but to the memories he shares with Summer. After all, Summer's reappearance has rekindled past emotions, and it's clear there's still an undeniable connection between her and Kyle. Summer's return will be more than just a walk down memory lane for her. Spending time with Harrison and Kyle will open up old wounds and reignite feelings she's tried to bury. Although Summer has seemingly moved on with her life, her interactions with Kyle will show that the spark between them hasn't completely faded. Kyle, too, may feel the pull of nostalgia, remembering the moments they shared before their relationship fell apart. As much as Kyle tries to embrace the future with Claire, Summer's return may trigger deep questions about his past decisions. This emotional conflict could cause tension in his relationship with Claire, as he starts to wonder whether the love he shared with Summer was more than just a passing phase. What will this emotional roller coaster mean for Kyle? Will he stay committed to his future with Claire, or will he find himself reevaluating what he truly wants in a partner? This uncertainty will make Kyle's emotional turmoil all the more palpable, and fans will be left wondering which direction he will choose as his romantic saga deepens. Meanwhile, Damian's emotional journey will continue to be riddled with trust issues and revelations that challenge everything he thought he knew about his family. His confrontation with Nate is just the beginning, as Damian grapples with the fact that the man he once saw as an ally and potential brother may have been hiding key truths from him all along. The disclosure that Jackson, the man Damian believed to be his father, isn't his biological parent is just the latest bombshell to shake Damian's world. The impact of this revelation will take time to sink in, and Damian will find himself caught between anger and confusion, unsure of where to place the blame for the emotional wounds he's enduring. With all these intricate plotlines at play, The Young and the Restless is far from done with its emotional roller coaster. The drama surrounding Damian, Nate, and Amy will keep viewers on edge as family secrets are laid bare, while Kyle's romantic journey promises to captivate fans who are invested in his tumultuous love life.